Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Today we're checking out 9 British dishes everyone should try.
Hi, I'm Siobhan and this is Anglophenia.
Hi. Oh,
British food has gotten a bad rap. A lot of people fall on for a
does.
bland, boring, uninspired, overcooked, beige, boiled,
Beige.
revolt. A lot of that reputation
Wait,
came about during
what?
beige, boiled, revolt. A lot of that
Revolting.
reputation came about during World War II when the whole country was put under rationing and we had very little variety. By the way, thanks for coming, America. You were a couple of years late, but we won't hold it against you.
Wait, what?
The reality is that Britain has a
I think she just gave us shade for entering World War II after the British. Let me just sit with that for a moment. Take on the shame. Okay.
The reality is that Britain has a great number of tasty, nay, scrumptious dishes. And I want to talk about the best of them and really put to death this idea that Brits don't know their way around. Yes, there's more to traditional British food than just fish and chips and mushy Brussels sprouts. And by the way, America, your national cheese is made of orange plastic, so don't throw stones. Let's start our culinary journey through Britain.
Why is she throwing so much shade at us? I know she's joking, but dang. Is our cheese really made of orange plastic? No, American cheese does not contain plastic. The notion that American cheese contains plastic is a common misconception and an exaggeration of the truth. American cheese is a processed cheese product, and it may contain some additives and emulsifiers to improve its texture and melting properties. So, it's not plastic, but it will probably give you cancer. As a dairy product, it is a good source of calcium and high-quality protein. It also has an extended shelf life compared with other cheeses, but it will probably give you cancer. That's American.
Let's start our culinary journey through Britain with Scotch eggs. It's a classic picnic item invented during the 18th century as a portable food for long carriage rides. It's a hard-boiled egg wrapped in sausage, covered in breadcrumbs, and then deep-fried. These precious nuggets, cradled in fat and cholesterol, will in fact kill you. Man, what a way to go.
Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, it's a deep-fried thing with breadcrumbs. That's gonna be good. Oh, yeah. I'm down with that. So you boil the egg. It's a hard-boiled egg, and then you wrap it in sausage, roll it in breadcrumbs, and deep fry it. Or bake it. Deep fry, though. That's gotta be better.
Savory pies. Americans think of pies as crusty, gooey desserts filled with over-sweetened fruit. But did you know that they are just as delectable as savory dishes? And I'm not just talking about the boring old pot pies that you guys are familiar with. No, from steak and kidney all the way to jellied eel, nobody does savory.
Boring pot. Okay, that's shade number 3. Siobhan.
Pot pies that you guys are familiar with. No, from steak and kidney all the way to jellied eel, nobody does savory pies like the Brits. I'm including Cornish pasties in this category because they're basically pies with handles. Delicious, flaky handles.
Oh, that does look good. That looks really good. Yeah, I'm down with that. Reminds me of an empanada. Jellied eels. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Bangers and mash. Succulent, tender sausages with mounds of mashed potatoes and boatloads of onion gravy. It's one of Britain's best known dishes, and rightfully so. It's delicious. But do you know why they're called bangers? The name reportedly dates back to World War I and refers to how sausages will often burst or bang in the pan if they are heated too quickly.
Oh yeah. Onion gravy. In 2009, the dish was listed as Britain's most popular comfort food in a survey commissioned by TV channel Good Food. Yo.
Curry. Yes, you haven't experienced Britain if you haven't had a great curry takeaway. But wait, aren't curries from India, I hear you ask? Now, I know this isn't arguably proper British food, but really, what's the point of invading half of the world if you can't culturally appropriate their best food? It's our culinary Elgin marbles, and we're never giving it back.
I'm down for some chicken tikka masala. This is dumb. What am I even saying? I'm just curious, how many curry places are there in London? Show me your food. Oh, well, this went nowhere. Okay.
Crumpets. Oh, I love crumpets. muffins. They're kind of like a cross between a pancake and an English muffin, which, by the way, we don't have in England.
I've never had
The
a
middle
crumpet.
is filled with this honeycomb-like lattice, so when you toast them and then put butter on top, the butter melts into the holes and like fills up.
Ooh, yes. Yes. I understand this response that she has. They do look like English muffins to me, but she said they're also like pancakes? Where do I get a crumpet in Los Angeles?
Bacon butties. Why do Brits call sandwiches butties in the first place? Well, it's just a shortening of bread and butter. It's very northern. And we tend to stuff these butties with unthinkable things like chips, or as you Yanks would say, French fries. Just cover it in butter, maybe some ketchup. Delicious. But my favorite is a bacon butty. It's just bacon on a bun. How can you not love bacon in a bun? It's the two best things in the world combined into one thing.
I mean, some chips on that would be even better, I think, right? Is there any sauce on it? Or just butter? I don't know if I've ever had butter on bacon, but I bet that's good.
Sponge puddings. Saint your mother's Jello pudding, America. No, these stodgy, delicious treats are essentially steamed cakes, often with golden syrup or jam at the bottom. So when you flip them over, the golden syrup and jam pours down the sides. They also have the added bonus of having fun names like Spotted Dick.
Oh, I've heard of
and
that.
And they're served hot with lashings of custard. Delicious.
What does she mean, lashings of custard?
Scones with jam and clotted cream. And what we call biscuits in the UK, you call cookies in the US. And what you call biscuits, we call scones. Now, if you've ever thought that a scone was disgusting and dry, it's because you've been eating them wrong. We serve them with jam and clotted cream, which is a very thick cream, somewhere between heavy whipping cream and butter. Now, there is great contention between the counties of Devon and Cornwall as to how to construct a scone correctly. Now, in Devon, they say you put the cream on first and then the jam, and then in Cornwall, they are adamant that you put the jam on and then the cream. Don't laugh, wars have been fought over less.
I'm trying to figure out what the difference would be. The cream and then the jam, or the jam, then the cream. I don't know. I mean, the cream is like whipped cream, so you would want it on the top. You usually put whipped cream on the top, but it's also like butter, so you would want the butter first. I'm confused. I don't know. Gotta try them both.
Gamon. It's a classic English pub dish. Gamon steaks are slices of pork leg that are...
Hang on, I've never even heard that word. Gammon. What? Gammon.
Gamon steaks are slices of pork leg that are cured like bacon and then grilled, topped with either a fried egg or a slice of pineapple, served with chips and peas because we serve chips and peas with everything.
That sounds good.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more episodes of Anglophenia and tell us your favorite British foods in the comments.
So she only threw shade at America 3 times. That's not bad. Well, a couple of those I never heard of. Gammon? Yeah, well, actually just gammon. This video is kind of boring. I think it was a bad choice to react to this one. What am I doing? Anyway, thank y'all for watching this with me, and I'll see you next time. Later.